Well, that's a very blunt question.
Advance is 19.
Alright, we should be good. Should be good.
Friends and neighbours, and have confidence that
Does
the
need
team
to-
will keep you safe.
See if everything's working correctly.
But now you start to see, yes, the people never happy. It's never enough.
Oh man,
cannot believe you, Helen.
a bit tired. It's 11 o'clock in the morning.
Are you saying that Advance have...
It's not that late.
Jog off.
There we go.
We're still vassals,
Sweet.
slaves, we're just in prettier cages.
Oh, shouldn't put that on the yet. Hello everyone out there, and welcome back to Not For Broadcast. Last time we were having difficulties because the game kept crashing. Now, I just tested it today, and I can get past the crash point because I was able to get to the next section. But I did that without streaming it. So my theory is that since I'm recording the game capture on OBS, that could be interfering.
Blunt question.
Also, I hope I'm loud enough. Probably.
Is 19.
Yeah. So, we're gonna have a go again. And if it doesn't work, I'll just briefly turn off capture. And then just put on the display. Because Minecraft has the same issue. With Minecraft, you can actually... if you record the game capture, it crashes, especially in modded. Oh yeah. We're forced to play, not check the prostate, this guy, that guy. What does it say? Must be played, introducing advanced radical new transitions. Bloody. Cannot wait to dethrone them.
That one, eh?
Apparently he has a complicated relationship with his fish.
No.
Sorry, are you saying he chose his imaginary friend in the sky over you?
I don't know why I talked to you.
It probably is a really awful date.
10 seconds, everybody. Like I said, all of you.
Did your personality accidentally slip out?
Pricks. Going in 5, 4,
Pricks.
3.
2, 1, and we're on the air.
Good evening. I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Uncooperative. A mysterious symbol has appeared overnight on thousands of buildings throughout the capital.
Tonight, in an exclusive live interview with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, I'll be asking what this mysterious symbol might mean.
After 3 months of record-breaking approval ratings, could this be the daring first move of a silent resistance movement? And what does that mean as we go into the future?
We shall overcome.
They're gonna.
Trapped in Dante's taint for more
going,
than a month now,
God damn
Doctors Ingrid Svorsborg Horgensvoord and David Wong announced today that they're considering 2 possible options.
With 2 of the finest minds in science working together, hopes are still high for the eventual return of the team to dry land.
Without enough engineers to successfully fix their craft, the team seem likely to attempt to farm the cavern's ecosystem while they wait for rescue from above ground. I think I'll stick to risotto, Jeremy.
Bloodbath avoided. As the last Mr.
What the hell?
Snugglebugs is
They
found in the
switched.
storm,
I only just
we
realised
ask,
that.
How could we have been so blind?
Yeah, I'm gonna
Fortunately,
discredit
the
these
station
guys.
wisely chose not to advertise
They
Mr.
don't deserve it.
Snugglebugs, and the subsequent disappointing sales turned out to be a miracle, as only
They think they're
7
doing the right
children were
thing.
horribly
They think
injured
they're
by the lethal toy.
Using the
How
money
much
of the
worse
rich
could it have
to
been?
help the
Thankfully,
poor.
we'll never know.
But
Questions have been raised
as we
about
found
the
out
government's
last
judgment,
stream,
with
that
Prime Minister Peter Clement forced to
they're
apologise
actually
this morning for seeming
hurting
to
people
endorse
that
the
spent
self-combusting
their
plaything
lives
in this
getting that
publicity
money.
shot taken last Christmas.
They worked really
Let's
hard
hope his
for
niece
it.
recovers quickly.
Table for 2. Johnny Hamsleeves and Tiffany Lamore were
switched
spotted
again.
having a private moment out at lunch today.
The popular couple have certainly been on a roller coaster since they started dating late last year. And this image is sure to place them firmly back in the tabloids.
Could we be on the verge of the biggest celebrity wedding since professional wrestler Randy Grizzlenuts McFridge married his longtime
Grizzlenuts.
tag team partner Tina Tiny Hands
Grizzlenuts.
last year in a wrestling ring
An
made
interesting
of
name.
cake.
Is this once celebrated
Stop
role model
switching.
about to become the bad boy of sport?
And
Alright.
onwards and upwards.
This is where it usually
in an
crashes.
attempt to put the Mr. Snugglehugs disaster behind them, Remington's Fist CEO Sophia Remington today announced a brand new product that already has the markets buzzing with interest.
This groundbreaking product
Yep.
was quite a shock when it
I
was
think
revealed
it's
today,
good now.
Though its critics are skeptical that the young CEO can
Some
fulfill her
reason.
promises.
Did
Described
nothing.
as a
Reset the
breakthrough
game.
far
That's
ahead
it.
of its time, the male contraceptive pill is
I guess there was
heralding a
just something
sexual
wrong with my
revolution.
computer at the time.
Its fans are celebrating the fact that men can finally
Hell,
take
probably
equal
had an update.
responsibility for contraception. But others have expressed concerns over its safety and side effects.
With that exclusive prime ministerial interview coming up later.
And our very own Patrick Bannon live at the first annual Sports Board final.
You won't want to miss a second of tonight's
National
Nightly
Nightly News.
Yeah. Oh no. Alright, I just need to remember how to do this. Okay, that lightning sounds a bit aggressive. Shit. Are we done? Nope.
But first tonight, while Advance is certainly proving popular
Oh, I
with
was
the
a bit
majority
late
of the
on that.
country, who've seen their wealth and standards of living increase considerably, for some, the transition has not been as pleasant.
That's right, Megan. The formerly aristocratic members of our society have had to make major adjustments to come to terms with the new regime.
Robin Short is in suburbia investigating rumours that these previously privileged people may be planning some kind of protest. Robin?
There we go.
Megan. I'm here in Moderate Hatchings to talk to Wentworth and Penelope Somerset Bentley, who were relocated to the house you see behind me after Advance passed the Assets and Wealth Act on their first day in office. Tell me, how are you settling into your new lives?
Well, quite frankly, Robin, we're not settling in at all. Our neighbours are
Oh, fuck.
whitewatters.
Simply untenable. I hope you'll forgive my language, but it's as steaming as a Wednesday hatch basket with too much spatting.
Steady now, Penelope. Sorry, Robin, my sister's under a lot of pressure. She had to dress herself this morning and she's still hasn't
Dress?
quite recovered, Robin.
She had to dress.
My goodness, that must have been quite a shock.
She
What was
really
that?
struggles with ribbons, Robin.
Well, at least you've been rehoused in a nice big house.
Big house? This grubby little gaddis spatch only has one staircase.
And the breakfast room and the dining room in the same bloody place.
God damn it, stop
Imagine
swearing.
that. Having all one's grub in one room. One room, Robin.
One
So
wall.
what would you say
What
to
the hell?
people that
What-
feel that your family has had it far too easy for far too long, and that these redistributions are both fair and just?
I hardly think we've had it easy for fussle's sake. Only one of our swimming pools was even heated.
What?
But realistically, what can you do?
Well, you've asked the right waddy question, Robin.
Thank you, Wentworth. I wasn't
Bloody
the youngest
wasn't
ever
close
editor
to
of the
swear.
Middle School Inquirer for no reason.
I think our toilet butler was from Swinstead. Dear George. Oh, I wonder what happened to him. I remember! Daddy tried to shoot him in the buttocks and he ran off into the woods.
Oh, buttocks is classed as a swear?
That's probably my last happy memory, Robin.
Tragic, but what can you do?
We will rise and rebel. We wage war on our revolting rulers with righteous words and rebellious writings. Our best guess in our quest for redress is to divest our breasts in an undressed bare chest protest.
Oh, what is that?
Daddy! Daddy!
No.
Daddy!
Please don't do that. We can't show this on the news.
Right, you buggers!
What the hell? There's a gun.
Tilly's our mummy. She's proper tried to off too.
Well, at least you are showing some shame.
No, 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 no.
Somerset Bentley, glad to meet you. See the protest
What
has
are
started
you
already.
doing?
Nice soft
They
work,
just took their
boy.
pants
He
off.
gets that from me, you know.
And forgive me, what are you trying to achieve here?
We just want to be fudding well heard, that's all.
Language,
Oh.
Penelope. We
I partially
are you,
censored that,
not
sorry.
you.
Sorry, Daddy.
We want the world to realise we won't roll over and run away. We will revolt. We will rise again.
Yes, we bloody well will. Stuff and piff pop.
Oh, jeez.
Are you okay?
Daddy, how could you?
Well, shut up and get your
Well, Jeremy, Megan, as this embryonic protest movement takes one in the topping, it's back to you in the
get the
studio.
dog.
I'm Robin Short, struggling surreptitiously in Moderate Hatchings.
Thanks, Robin. Well, that's certainly a story we want to keep an eye on, eh, Megan?
Speak for yourself there, Jeremy, but I've seen enough shaft work to last me a lifetime.
I'm sure you have.
What?
Can a naked protest movement ever really catch on? It doesn't seem like the way we do things in this country.
But as I'm sure you're aware, Jeremy, this country is becoming a very different place.
Yes, but seriously, who's going to run around naked in our weather?
Oh, hopefully not you, Jeremy.
Yes, well, there wouldn't be enough canvas for the slogans.
When we come back, our very own Patrick Bannon will be live from the Sports Board Finals. Stick around, you won't want to miss it.
We'll be back after these messages.
Oh shit!
Oh, sorry, I'm busting. Oh!
I nearly forgot about the ads.
She's funny.
Yes, I know.
Your key to a world of sticky fixings.
I nearly forgot about the ads. Oh god. I'm in my over my head.
We're getting reports in that naked protesters might try and spoil the sports board final by waving their fleshy bits about. Try and make sure you don't broadcast it. It's 6 p.m. for God's sake. No one wants to see fannies on the news.
Yeah. Fair enough.
The cast iron hexagonal fixing screw.
What's this? Joy of Screws.
Alongside your ironmongery, you'll get this in-depth companion magazine, charting the highs and
that seems nice.
DIY history, from the Canterbury nut shortage to the socket screw riots of '29. This detailed guide will bring to life some of your favourite metalworking moments.
This is gonna be painful.
The first 8 editions with no postage or packing. That's right.
What's the numbers at the corner? I'll go to A plus grade.
Little bit of drill bit, absolutely free.
That's shocking.
Start collecting today. With week 10, you'll receive this screwdriver handle. The Joy of Screws, the only complete collection.
Joy of Screws. That actually is a good ad.
There's something wrong with the auto cue.
10 seconds.
Oh, I just felt a drip again. Have they not fixed this?
Want to see us fry? It's good for the ratings.
5,
4, 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back to the National
Oh
Nightly
fuck!
News.
Of course.
I'm Megan Wolf. Coming up later, we'll be speaking to the Prime Ministers about their exciting new healthcare facilities, transition centres.
Nice to see they care.
You're absolutely right, Jeremy. But first, we're going now to our own Patrick Bannon, who's reporting live from the finals of the new game that's gripping the nation, Sports Board. Patrick?
Sports Board.
That's right, Megan, you join me live here for
Yeah,
the final of the
Sports
first annual
Board.
Sports Board Championship. It's been a hotly contested competition so far. I think it's fair to say these two have been dancing around each other all season. First up, we have Ellie Striker. She's the more experienced of our two players today. Striker has got an accuracy of 7, a danger rating of K, and a 12-month driving ban. Striker's known for her signature move, the lanky hamster. And facing her tonight, hoping to prove himself with a career record of 12 outs, 14 finishes, and a divorce pending, it's Mr. Wingspan himself, Tommy, the Fingernail Harris. Just waiting on the ref now. The slapping ceremony is taking part.
Oh yeah.
Still going on.
I don't know where.
Striker go first. Striker, of course, first to start as she won the trivia round earlier on by some margin.
I'm a bit all over the place.
The brawn and not the brains. Stupid.
All right.
Nice start there from Striker. She's determined not to let the nerves show.
Damn.
Not after last time. On to Mr. Harris now. Tommy. Using his arm to pick up the ball. Not a bad shot there from
damn.
Back to Striker for shots number 3. All right. She's gone to sort of throwing under her legs. Not bad if you ask me.
I think I'm doing decent. I'm not 100% sure.
It got sorted out. Back to Harris now. A ball in the hand is worth 2 in the bush.
Football, move back.
I'd say that's fair, but what do I know? Oh,
yeah!
Really happy with that. So really not a good start there for Tommy Harris in round 1. We can only hope that round 2 treats him a bit better. But first, of course, after the argument with the ref section, it's time to change ends. Now we have the ceremonial changing of the ends. And of course, now they go back to the starting positions, as that makes sense.
What? What just happened?
Striker giving it large.
Second round, double. Harris.
Winter round 2 now with Harris. Okay, we seem to have some sort of streak on the pitch. Apologise if we broadcast any of that stuff. She appears to have
oh shit.
breasts and arse. Try and ignore all of that. Security, I'm sure
Oh no.
as soon as possible.
Oh, I showed it on screen. No, I'm still showing it on screen.
Resolved as soon as possible.
No.
They're trying to carry on play, but it's proving a bit difficult, and I'm struggling to follow because it's quite an eyesore and women's body. Yeah. All right, great. Okay, so back into round 2 now, and Harris absolutely.
I showed something on screen. Oh dear.
Steady striker. No, it's just some of the tightest play I've seen ever.
Alright, I might need to start using the buttons.
Harris. And was that the fitted thumb screw? We haven't seen that at the heats. What a brilliant move. Back to striker. And we know what that means, ladies and gentlemen. That is, of course, the ground sound. Excellent bit of play here on both sides of the bucket. I don't know about you at home, but I'm finding the technical mastering display here absolutely blooming jaw-dropping. The ref has spotted something in Harris's neck or head. And Harris is having an absolute shocker. What a miserable start there for Tommy Harris. But he is a late bloomer, of course, always said that. And after all, it is a game of 2 halves.
What the hell is going on? I
But now,
presume.
of course, it's time for the half-time show. Sponsored by Remington
What
Smith.
I'm getting from 6 minutes left, really? What I'm getting from this is
Nice piece of music here to start the half-time show. Okay, another posh protester loose on the court here. We can only apologise for that. We'll do our best to shield you from having to look directly at it. Is running around here with his genitals on display for all to see.
no, we're going good.
Up to be quite the dance interlude there.
We're going
now he's
pretty
thrusting
damn good.
himself in Harris's face. Security
Nope,
on it.
I showed a bit of ass.
He's been knocked over. I cannot stand it when the bucket gets knocked over. Hopefully he'll get
Can't
taken
you
out
now?
now. Running around for all to see.
Where am I
Really,
supposed to
Joffrey,
go?
Not Sunday morning television. And out of there.
Come on,
hopefully,
okay.
Taken away, never to be seen again.
Final poses. Ball boy cannot be in the final pose.
And a lovely finish there on both sides of the bucket. I wouldn't like to call that one.
Okay.
As we head into round 3, I'd love to know what's going on in these 2 players' heads. But unfortunately, because of science, we can't.
Thank you.
Not bad.
Right. So I think what's going on is they can't shoot in the bucket.
Striker there, not a great start. She looks a bit flustered, I think, after all that swinging around.
What the hell happened there? She kind of just
Back to
lost the
Harris
ball.
here. God, what I wouldn't give to be that ball. Am I right, ladies? Tommy Harris. And it dribbled down his arm, which is actually a really good move, because of course if it dribbles down his arm and goes on the floor, it's not going in the bucket.
Yeah, I suppose not. Yeah,
That's the
I think they can't shoot it in the bucket at any time.
And Striker's gone for the animal bonus there, but of course perhaps... And yes, Harris has counted with a tiny bell. That is wonderful play. Of course we've seen that before. Look at her face. She is absolutely gutted. What a mud.
Okay, don't quote me on what that was. I have no clue.
Harris to serve now. Harris, of course, undefeated by Kestrel in his last 4 bouts. So, here we go. Tommy Harris.
Right.
That's all right. Not bad there. He threw it quite far away from him, which is quite a good idea. Very clever there. Perhaps a little contact, a caution from the referee, who's being, if you ask me, a little bit harsh. Ellie Striker. And she's let the
Oh, yes, we got a perfect shot with that.
Don't you? You cannot believe it. Oh, for God's sake. Okay, like, a minute for the mess now. I don't know what
shit.
I'm doing about this.
There's 2 of them now.
Sort of breasts and genitals for all to see.
Oh, I made the right choice.
They're sort of everywhere.
Oh shit. I'm looking at the lights, they can't go orange.
The players are trying to carry on, but of course it's difficult because these protesters hopefully we can get them taken off soon so we can carry on with the match.
Oh,
What's going on here?
I need my other hand.
Yes, very good. Take them away. Bloody wasters. Absolute wasters.
Okay. Okay. I got this.
Jog on!
This is the mime round.
It's an absolute bloody...
Whew.
Okay, and now we're going to go into the final round. And of course, as it's a
Okay,
Tuesday, the
we've
final
got this
round
handled.
is the mime round. Who could believe it? Nice imaginary shot there from Harris. It really could go in there at this point. Really high-level play here from two absolute juggernauts of the sport.
Hold.
The bucket getting moved back to its proper place. About time,
Oh,
if you
yep.
ask me.
We want to make sure that bucket's in the right spot. We got this.
She's juggling it around from her hands. And she's
Ooh.
put it in her mouth like as if it was an egg. And now she's and she spat it out. She did the egg spit. So a wonderful move there, quite late on.
Illegal spit.
From Striker.
Oh god, the
But
person
she's in it to
actually
win it.
mimes getting the
Bonnet,
ball.
like a car bonnet.
What the hell?
Tommy Harris here, having a bit of beef. And he's peeling it as if it were a banana, which is an interesting move. Not sure if he hasn't had his potassium or what's going on today with Harris. And he's trying to... And the banana was the ball! What a fantastic move there from Harris. Unfortunately, that is the end. What a pathetic... That is over. How can he look his 8-year-old son in the face tonight? What a lump. We just have to wait for the referee now to announce it to make sure it is all official.
Contestants in, please.
Okay.
And the winner of the first annual Sports Board Championship is... everyone!
Oh, what?
Once again, a win for everyone, including me as my 15th win in the Sports Board Championship. I'm going to be celebrating tonight with my wife and children. Another wonderful victory for me. Here come the on-site security to collect their medals, their respectively. And thanks again for watching the Sports Board Championships. What more is there to say? I'm Patrick Bannon.
It's very electrified at the moment.
All that's left to say, Jeremy, is back to you in the studio.
Patrick Bannon had an extraordinary final.
Historic sports board, Jeremy.
I didn't know you were a fan.
Oh, yeah, I can wrench a doubler with the best of them, I'll have you know.
I certainly wouldn't bet against you.
When we come back, I'll be talking live with Prime Ministers Julia Salisbury and Peter Clement, who apparently have a big announcement you wouldn't want to miss.
That's coming up after these messages.
1 minute back.
Got it on it.
Fucking microphone shocked me.
What?
Fucking microphone just shocked me. Where's that sound
Am I
guy?
supposed to censor it?
Of a long, painful decline in your final years, of being trapped in your own body as it slowly wastes away,
I'm interested to see what
or
this
losing
news
your
is.
grip on reality. Well, it doesn't have to be that way.
Why?
Now you...
Newsman again. Just heard from the chaps in maintenance that this storm is causing the odd power surge, and some of your controls might be a bit dangerous. Now I know you're tough and you can take the odd shock for the sake of a perfect news broadcast, but too many in quick succession can stop the old tigger. I'm sure you'll make the right decisions.
I will.
If you're staying, you'll pass on painlessly, surrounded by those you love, in comfort and luxury. Isn't that what we all deserve at the end of a life well lived?
So let's take that away from the people who've already had it.
Legal team will help you make all those
Okay. That makes perfect sense, doesn't it?
Aftercare team will help
Really
you
perfect sense.
through the grieving process, ensuring your final wishes are carried out efficiently and compassionately.
Oh shit.
Absolutely.
It's getting worse.
Your health service. Your team.
2, 1, 0. There we go.
Welcome back. I am delighted to be joined by Prime Ministers Julia. Welcome to the National Nightly News, Prime Ministers.
Oh, please, it's just Julia and
Oh, asshole.
It doesn't seem very advanced.
We're delighted to be here.
Well, firstly, I should ask how you feel about the graffiti
Okay,
that's
that was a
springing up
nasty
across the
shock.
capital. Should we be worried?
Oh, no, you definitely shouldn't be worried.
Well, not unless you've got a fatal paint allergy anyway.
But yes, it does seem that there are still some people we haven't been able to help.
You know, whingers mostly.
People who've yet to benefit from the many advantages of the new future.
And you know, Megan, as my old
The
man
ops are
used to say,
benefiting, but
there are
anyways.
some pissants who just don't know how to be happy.
We're working hard to reach these people, find out what they're angry about and how we can help.
The door to my government is always open.
Someone's dripping on me.
But we didn't come here to talk about what may yet turn out to be some alternative arts project.
Which we no doubt will have funded.
When we want to talk to the nation about something far more exciting.
Yes, your office briefed us that you have an announcement to
Ooh,
make. and you're
shit.
Surprisingly secretive about it.
Let me ask you a question, Megan.
Oh, okay, it's not usually how it works, but...
What scares you? I mean, really scares you?
It's death, Beth. She's talking about death.
We're all afraid of our deaths. It's part of being human.
Sorry, are you saying that Advance have cured death?
That'll be a vote winner. Yep, that was definitely a drop there.
But while we may not have cured death, we hope we found a way to make it much less scary.
And much less painful, and much less expensive. Look, which is me close-up camera,
Oh,
Beth?
it's camera 4.
When I was 13, me mam came and got me from school. He was to go to the hospital. Me granddad, he'd collapsed that morning, so we'd all to say our goodbyes. And I went in to see him. We were all frail and pale. And I was scared because I'd only seen him the week before, and he'd been fit as fiddle. And he said to me, Peter, he said, it's the right time. I don't ever want to be a burden to the people I love.
Was that the last time you saw him?
Nope. 3 days later, we were back home. He lived with us for 9 miserable years after that. He had to be fed with a rubber spoon. He had a commode, so he'd just take a shit right there in the lounge while we were watching football. He wouldn't even wait till half time.
That sounds...
It was awful. It were awful for us, and this is the point. It were awful for him. He could see it was destroying me, man, watching him slowly fade away. And he would beg her to turn off his breathing equipment at night, but she couldn't. Or she wouldn't. It were a crime, you see. And she didn't want to lose the children, as well as her old man.
No family should have to suffer like Peter's did. And now no family will have to. The health service is today opening the first of 300 new transition centres.
The transition centres will handle everything for your last days. The legal, financial, medical and emotional costs are all catered for and paid for by the government. So even the poorest citizen gets to pass on with dignity when they choose.
Isn't that like kind of...
This is a service only for people who choose
Isn't this a
people who feel they run their course and
I don't know what's call it, like a loan, kind of insurance, top insurance.
Humiliating decline.
Oh shitting hell!
Just giving me electric shock.
Are you okay?
I don't know. I think it's from my asshole.
Oh, we're still on the air, Peter.
Yes. Sorry. My apologies.
Oh my god.
That this new system might
You
be
deserve that.
In what way?
Sorry.
Shit, sorry.
Can I get a little bit of help here, please?
That the older generation might feel somewhat...
That one was massive. Right, no, this bastard's coming off.
That the older generation might feel somewhat coerced.
Coerced into spending their final days eating
this lightning's getting a bit serious. We need to change it.
Look, I am perfectly capable of... with a rusty twat.
Prime Minister, please watch your language.
Okay.
For fuck's sake.
Go get yourself sorted out.
Fuck.
We're launching a government information film tonight. It should tell your
Sorry.
viewers everything they need to know.
You really do move at a breathless pace.
Ow.
You've yet to be in office a year.
Oh, Megan. We're only getting started.
And on that note, thank you so much for being here. Jeremy.
That's all we have time for tonight. Thank yous go out to our guests. Congratulations to all the winners at the Sports Board Final. We'll see you tomorrow night at the same time.
This night's been horrible.
If you can,
2,
have a peaceful night.
1.
Good job, everybody.
Damn it.
So they just...
The same thing.
Am I passing out?
A good thing.
It's my nephew, so we transitioned the moment I stopped the leak.
Ow. Broadcast complete. Challenge unlocked. BB. Yeah, I kind of showed things that I shouldn't have showed. Yeah, I've received a small bonus. Current wealth. Selling crippling debt. Okay, great. Need to work a little more. Oh, I helped them. Right, gotcha. Oh, press continue, me. The phone's in the way, so I can't really see it.
And I'm Jeremy Dawes. Our main headlines
Campaign. Day question mark? We got lockdown? I suppose this was released at COVID time. Enjoy a stress-free edit in story mode. Ah, no. Where's the fun in that? You've been living in a blob. Uh-oh. So, this is where I have not seen the game. This is all new to me.
Alex, oh thank God you're alive. It's Jenny, the floor manager. Are you okay? Alex, you need to get it together. Look at the broadcast screen.
What's wrong?
Just look at it. That's all we've been putting out since you went down. You have to fix it, now. Look left, Alex, out the window. See? They're all over it, little bastards. You're going to need a full charge to clear that many off. Hold down the big button until it's fully charged. Then release it to zap the little fuckers.
Fucking hell.
Excellent,
What the
Alex.
hell?
We're broadcasting again. They must have built up while you were napping. Usually it only takes a tap on the button to clear one. Look, there's a lone one climbing now. Zap it off before it starts to mess up the signal again.
What?
Quickly, Alex, fry it. Great. That seems to be the last of them. For now. Right.
What?
We're about a minute out. Get the adverts loaded up. I've got to deal with my pet idiot. And Alex, keep
Should
your
be played.
ears open. You'll hear them climbing up the
Introducing.
tower. Don't let them build up.
Should. Oh shit.
This has no credibility, Jenny.
Occupation.
No professionalism. It's not a mess. Everything is where it should be. It's
Crazy
ramshackle
meal.
and characterful,
Bucket.
and I expect you to know the difference. Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Okay.
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend going?
Decided to take his chances on the wild streets, eh?
Wow,
Rather
his
than
hair's a
endure
lot
another
different,
romantic
isn't it?
comedy.
Alright.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
She says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably a third
God.
one.
She's got a bit of a tan, doesn't she?
5, 4, 3.
I still reckon this is a dream.
Good evening. I'm
Oh,
Jeremy
fuck's
Dawes.
sake.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
It's always the opposite.
It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs toys woke up simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we had so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements.
Yeah, let's actually
all the more
censor.
reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only ankle height and therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals.
There's none on
They
our
do,
tower.
however,
Nope.
pose a particular risk
Yeah,
to
it
the
looked
elderly
outside. I
of
thought there was a
those with
mushroom
pre-existing
crowd. I
medical
thought that's what that was.
like
But
fatal
nope.
bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected
Is this a dream?
turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country. And we're not talking about the
Can I just shock him like
occupy
this?
so much time in the Donaldson household.
Oh no! It crashed. Okay. Alright. Let's try it like this. But it worked last time. What the hell? Come on, I was getting so into it. Alright, so what we're going to do is we're going to turn off game capture and turn on display so you can see all of this.
And I'm Jeremy Dawson.
Oh, and also I'm going to make sure that this isn't Steam. Why not? Continue. Let's try that again. If it doesn't work, then we'll just stop for the day. I'm not particularly locked down. Not particularly in the mood just to try to fix a game that seems to be
This
random
has no
at times.
credibility, Jenny. No professionalism. It's not a mess.
Oh shit.
Everything is where it should be. It's ramshackle and characterful, and I expect you to know the difference. Of course Megan's place looked lovely, but I can't see it, can I?
Thanks, Jenny. How's lock-in with the boyfriend
Should
going?
be played.
Decided to take his
Okay.
chances on the wild streets, eh? Rather than endure another romantic comedy.
Jeremy, Jenny says your hair looks stupid.
Yes, I can hear her.
And she says she's not talking to you.
Yes, I know, I can hear her.
Shall I count us in?
Make it so.
Okay, 10 seconds. Break a leg, everyone.
Preferably
Break a
furry one.
leg. We got this. How long have I been asleep for?
3.
Good evening, I'm Jeremy Donaldson.
And I'm Megan Wolf. Our main stories tonight.
Snugglefucked? It's been almost 5 weeks since all the Mrs. Snugglehugs
Did
toys
you misspoke
woke up
there?
simultaneously in factories worldwide and began searching for their husbands. The Mr. Snugglehugs we had so short-sightedly destroyed. And now, as this photograph suggests, they may be changing tactics.
Built to surprisingly traditional gender stereotypes, the Mrs. Snugglehugs have been arming themselves with a variety of household implements. All the more reason to make sure that cat flap is taped up good and tight.
Armed with blunt weapons, the Mrs. Snugglehugs are only
I
ankle
thought it
high
screwed things
and
up.
therefore able to be kicked away easily by young, healthy individuals. They do, however, pose a particular risk to the elderly or those with pre-existing medical conditions like fatal bruise syndrome.
Going stir crazy, with no signs of Mrs. Snugglehug's batteries running out, and the government lockdown now in its 31st day, domestic relationships across the country are taking some unexpected turns.
Dramatic reports are beginning to emerge of uncharacteristically bold behaviour in homes across the country.
Fry
I'm
him.
not talking about the model planes that occupy so much time
Hey.
in the Donaldson household.
Okay. It's obviously not going to work today. Yay. Right. Alright. One step at a time, I guess. Hey. But dudes, we only did one. That's annoying, and I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how it got fixed last time. It seems like just stopping it just worked. So, I don't know. So I guess we're just going to end it there. It's only 40 minutes. Love it. Love it. I want to play this game, but I just can't. So yeah, hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you in the next one. Sorry for that.